Are you a first-time home buyer but have no idea where to start in your buying process? Well, no worries. Today I'm bringing with you my 9-step process to help you navigate the entire home buying process. Stay tuned. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Ryan Hawkins and I'm a real estate agent here in Calgary, Alberta. And today we are talking about the 9-step home buying process in order to buy a house, a townhouse, or an apartment. But as always, before we get started, make sure that you like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so that you can be notified about my next video. Now, first and foremost in the 9-step home buying process is the pre-approval. Now, the pre-approval does not actually begin with the real estate agent, but begins with a mortgage broker. Now, this is the singular most important part of the home buying process, is to get this done first and foremost. A pre-approval gives you a general guideline of how much you can afford. This is important because you don't want to waste any time looking for a home that you can afford. Mortgage brokers will generally look at your income, your assets, and your liabilities to determine on how much you can afford. Step 2 in the home buying process is to find a realtor. Now, this part is very important as well because you want to find someone that you are going to get along with, someone that you can be open and honest with, because let's be honest, in this home buying process, you're going to be working with this person very closely and you want to be able to have a good relationship with this person. Now, once you find this realtor that you want to work with, you're going to have a sit down and have a consultation. Now, as much as you, the home buyer, are interviewing the realtor is also interviewing you, the home buyer. The realtor in this case is going to ask you what your needs and wants are, what absolute deal breakers are, what are your plans are for this home. They're going to go through everything, and it is important to give as much detail and be as honest as you possibly can so that the real estate agent can help you as much as possible. Now, once you have found this real estate agent, this becomes step number 3, and we are going to search for homes. Now, you're not going to view homes in person quite yet. You're going to view them online. The real estate agent is going to set you up on a search criteria, and they might send you 20, 30, 40 different types of homes based on the search criteria that you gave the realtor. And you're going to go through them and kind of pick out which ones you like, what you don't like. And you're really going to narrow down this list into as many homes as you like to go view them in person. Now, step 4 is exactly that. You're going to go view these homes in person. Now, my recommendation and what I personally do with my clients is we only view about 5 homes a day. The reason for this is that if you're seeing 10, 15, 20 homes at one time, by the time you get to home 8, 9, 10, you're going to forget about 1, 2, and 3. And it's going to be very difficult to give a very strong opinion on the homes that you've already seen, and everything just becomes quite fuzzy and blurred by the end. Now, is it important to narrow down this list even further? Let's say you've narrowed it down to 5 homes. You're going to want to go see these homes maybe a second or a third time to compare them together and see which home you're ultimately going to want to purchase. Now, step number 5 is writing an offer. Once you have found that home that you decide that you really love and like and you want to call home, you write the offer. Now, in this offer, you're going to give a initial purchase price, the possession date that you want to move in, the conditions, which could be a property inspection or a finance condition. You're going to do the terms, which could possibly be we want the home professionally cleaned before move-in day. You're going to give a deposit to the sellers. You're also going to have the open offer, which say we're going to have this open for 24 hours. That gives you enough time to negotiate. Now, step number 6 are the conditions and working through these conditions. As I said before, the conditions can be a property inspection, a finance condition. If you are purchasing a condo, you would need to get the condo documents professionally reviewed, and so on and such like that. Now, with the help of the real estate agent, they are going to book these inspections and ultimately get these conditions resolved. Now, step number 7 is working through these conditions. If everything in the house went well and you love it, the property inspection did okay, and you got the finance for the mortgage, you're going to want to sign a waiver of satisfaction form to notify the sellers that all the conditions have been satisfied by you, the buyer. But on the other hand, If the conditions did not go well, then you're going to have to sign a waiver of non-satisfaction form. This means that the deal is dead and you will get your deposit back so that we can continue on and look at the next house for you to purchase. Step number 8 is the part where the real estate, for the most part, is kind of removed from the process. The real estate lawyer is going to help with the legality of things such as the transfer of title, the transfer of funds, and every little detailed thing within a contract to make sure everything goes well. This part of the process is generally 1 or 2 weeks before possession day. You're gonna come in and you're gonna sign everything, and everything should be all good for possession day. And finally, we have step number 9, which is possession day. This is the happiest day for most people and for myself as well. But before we just hand over the keys, we're just gonna do a property walkthrough to make sure that all the terms, such as professionally cleaned beforehand, has been satisfied, and that usually happens maybe 24 or a few hours before moving in. And generally possession starts at around noon, and that's when the funds will be transferred and the keys will be handed over, and now you are the owner of your brand new home. And that's it, everyone. That is my 9-step process for buying a home here in Calgary, Alberta. If you're wanting some more information or have this guide handy with you at all times, click the link below to get my free buyer's guide that's going to continue to help you navigate through this entire process and have this guide on you at all times. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next video.